So
Hello and
try not to
welcome
melt
back
things
to
face
Evolve.
time.
This time I'm playing as the Assault class and I'm playing as Hyde, the second character you can
Yeah,
unlock
I know
in
you
the
do.
Assault
I'm
class.
just saying,
I would
like this
usually
one
bring you
time,
the
not
first and
something else.
therefore I would have shown you some gameplay of Markov, but I asked my good friend Luke Harvey, who has his own YouTube channel, which I'll leave a link in the description below, don't worry. What does he find cooler? A guy with an
I'll get
assault
the next
rifle and a
break.
lightning gun, or a guy with a minigun and a wrist-mounted flamethrower? And he said the latter. So yeah, we're going with Hyde. We've also got someone playing Kyra, the medic, someone playing Hank, the support class, and
Everyone feel
someone
that?
playing Maggie, the trapper class. And we all use our abilities. Like here, this is Kyra's acceleration field. I won't go into all the nitty gritty about the abilities right now, because I'll save that for my own when I play them myself and do my own, videos on them. But yeah, we all use our abilities to full effect, and it was just a really good team, a really efficient, effective team. Like, see here already, we've already caught up to the monster, and we're already, using our abilities. I got a bit shielded there, but yep, there's a trapper with her dome. It was just a really, really good match, and this is the thing I like about Evolve. It's fun to play the monster and, tear into wildlife and tear into hunters at stage 2 or stage 3. But it's also fun to be part of to play the hunters and be part of a team really. Like here, as you see, we've gotten cornered into this bit here, and I've chucked in a couple of toxic grenades and, get out my personal shield and start drilling his face with my really, really cool flamethrower and chucking a couple more toxic grenades. And we're just kind of using her, medic skills, her healing grenades and her healing bursts and stuff like that. And I'm just trying to keep on the monster, not let him feed, not let him gain any armor, not let him gain any energy to evolve. And here comes Kyra's acceleration field again, which was really useful in this match to keep us on the toes of the monster. And yeah, it was a really, really good time, really good experience. And that is something I really, like I said, I really like about Evolve, is the teamwork. When you have a good team working together, and we all use our abilities, we all do what our roles ask us to do in an effective way. Because if you don't do that, and I've had games where this has happened, you can just be a complete shambles and the monster just destroys you. Like a couple of games that come to mind, the first I can think of is when I was the trapper class again, not by choice, but because I was elected to be the trapper because I joined the game like halfway through, which is also not a very good thing. Yeah, I chucked up the mobile arena and thinking I've caught the monster in it. After about 5 seconds, and only when the assault class started shooting at me, did I realise that I missed. So yeah, that cost us the game really, because the monster was allowed to eat some animals, gain some armor, and evolve, and it did cost us the match. And another game I can think of where I was the medic class, this time by choice, me and the trapper class were hunting down the monster, and where was our assault and support? On the other side of the map, killing some random wildlife that made no benefits towards us. Yeah, it's annoying when people start shooting off wildlife, because really, unless the wildlife is attacking you and poses a serious threat, or if it's got a perk you can use, just leave it alone. Don't engage it unless you have no real choice but to engage it, because it's just a waste of time and it just can cost you quite dearly sometimes. But yeah, this is not the case with this game. We stick to the goal. We try and do what we do what we're meant to do, and that's hunt down the monster, track it down, and here we go. We've got it again. Here's a perk that I decided to pick up. I think, yes, it was reduce item switch time and rechargeability, which I thought was quite useful with my minigun and flamethrower, which I love. Yeah. See, this is more of an example of teamwork here. We're laying down waypoints, and that's something else I should probably touch on. Is communication in the game. You don't really need a headset to communicate in the game. I mean, headsets are good if you want to do really advanced strategies, like if I was playing Markov and I had my arc mines. I might say on the headset, hey guys, push the monster to the end of this cave and I'll lay some arc mines and stuff like that. But you can just use the waypoints, which are these are those little dots that you might have seen appear on the screen. They all, yellow signifies just a direction. So here we go, see, this is what I mean. Unless the wildlife is attacking you and being a pain, just ignore it. But if it is, feel free to unload. Yeah, if there's different colours for waypoints. Like yellow is just a direction you want people to go in. Orange is just pointing out, wildlife that you think might just be useful to avoid, or if it has a perk, something you can take down and get a perk from. And red is obviously the monster. And I saw, this is my this was a good bit. I saw the team go around the other way, around the rock. I thought, I'm going to go the other way, so if the monster does come around here, I can cut him off. And that's exactly what happened. And I managed to push him back towards them. Unfortunately, the orbital barrage didn't really do as much as we hoped, but it still did a decent amount of damage. And then that's what I mean when playing with other people, using tactics and just doing stuff you would expect a bunch of people would do if they were hunting down a massive monster. But it makes the experience just so much better. And like I said, a headset does help, but it's not really a necessity. Sorry. You can use the waypoints. They're a crude but effective way of communicating, and they do the job. They do the basic job, which is to find the monster and communicate with your team. And here we go. Here's more. We find the monster again. I'm chucking in some more toxic grenades, which I can't remember if I said, but I don't really like the toxic grenades. I mean, I like the minigun and the flamethrower, like I said, but the toxic grenades, they slow us down more, I think, than they do any damage to the monster. So if we walk through them, the hunters that is, we get slowed down a bit. I was only really using them so I could level them up and unlock the next hunter, next assault class, Parnell, which I did do actually. I've got some gameplay of which I'll show off very soon. But yeah, despite that, Hyde is probably my favourite of the assault class, and maybe even my favourite of the hunter characters I've played overall so far. I mean, I've always loved miniguns ever since I saw Terminator 2 and Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator, walks up to the window and just unloads all hell with a minigun onto the police officers. Ever since then, I've always had a love of miniguns, which probably means I need some form of mental and psychological help. But yeah, I really like Hyde. He's also got a really nice Cockney British accent, which just adds a bit of character to him and a little bit more relatability, since I myself am British. Sorry, don't know what the hell's going on with my voice today, and I do live quite near London, and I hear the Cockney accent quite a bit. So yeah, I really appreciate that. It's also nice seeing a badass British person in a game like this. But yeah, we're tracking down the monster using all the tracks he leaves behind. There we go, I spot him again, just unload with my minigun. Oh, I love the minigun. He keeps scaring birds. He's not even bothering to try and hide or evade us right now. He's just running. That's okay, I don't mind chasing. The thrill of the hunt, as they say. And it is a thrill to be on the hunt. It is quite an enjoyable experience, especially when you have a minigun. Sorry, I'll shut up about the minigun now. But yeah, this was a really good match, and we're coming quite close to the final battle now. The monster decides to go here and evolve. I don't know why. If it was me, I wouldn't have bothered with this strategy. I would have found somewhere else better, because as you see, we get him cornered. I chuck in a couple of toxic grenades. I don't bother with my personal shield just there. I save that for when he actually gets up. Yeah, I start unloading with this, and there we go. Final battle. I get shielded. I pull up my shield just in time, and I'm tearing into. There's a weird squid camel creature that really scared the crap out of me. Because I thought, oh geez, here we go. Because those things can prove quite fatal if left unattended, so we took care of that. And back on the monster, I think, yep, medic went down. I thought we need to get the medic up, so that's what I do. And that's something else I've got to say. Don't underestimate, you know, your teammates falling in battle. So, because even if one goes down, you could lose the whole game. I mean, we needed medic in this game, because without medic we wouldn't have any healing abilities. I mean, I selected the perk before the match that regenerates 15 points of health every second, but that doesn't really do a hell of a lot in the long run, and I still need the medic. And yeah, so there we go, just tearing into the monster with a minigun and flamethrower, and he's putting up one hell of a good fight. This was one hell of a good fight, I have to say. It was so chaotic. There's someone else going down. I skillfully no, I don't evade that. And there's a support doing his work. He gets a rock thrown to the face, so I decide to go up and get him up, because without him we wouldn't have that portable shield generator, which is really useful. There's the monster, and he gets trapped by some harpoon traps. I pull out my personal shield before he actually hits me, so that was a good timing. And yeah, the trapper did a really good job at, you know, restricting the monster's movement like she does here. Or here, I don't know if the player was actually male or female, but I shall call her she because that's the gender of the character. And yeah, the support class shields me quite a bit. The Goliath tries to flame breath me, I flamethrower him like, yeah, you aren't the only one who can do that. Then I get taken down for my cheek, which was not what I got a bit concerned about, but the support shielded me, and then medic lifted me up, returning the favour that I bestowed onto her earlier on. Still laying in, getting healed, putting up my personal shield, chucks a rock at me, there we go, get my minigun out, just keep firing, and then the support goes down. He had more than 2 strikes. So yeah, I got a bit worried. Then the trapper throws down the dome and I'm like, is this a good idea? But then I realised the health of the monster is very low, and I think, yeah, we can do this. It means he can't run away, it means he's got to fight us, and yeah, that spelled his doom. Just tearing into him, just using all my gear, well, my minigun and my flamethrower to full effect, really tearing into the monster. This was just literally just laying into him, and he gets trapped by a harpoon, restricts his movement, and for some reason here he just stands still. I don't know if he just thought, oh sod it, he's going to give up, but yeah, he does decide to carry on fighting. May as well make the most of it, and yeah, we just tear into him some more. I just keep on at him with my minigun. He chucks a rock, he gets harpooned, and just keep on at him. My flamethrower gets harpooned again. He tries to jump for it, and then we take him down, and we win. And Hyde, like I've said so many times during this commentary, I absolutely love and adore Hyde. He's probably my favourite of the Assault class and of the Hunter characters. And with that, I bid you farewell. Goodbye.